I'm Stacy. Last month, I asked all my Duke friends what they wish they knew before coming to Duke as a freshman. I got like 60 responses, but today I only have time to cover 4. Okay, first let's talk about the freshman food plan. As a freshman, you'll be eating at this place called Marketplace. Pretty much everything you need to know is here in this link, but it's too dense and ain't nobody got time to read all of it. So let me break it down for you. Every single day you have 2 buffet style swipes. So on the weekdays, it's going to be your breakfast and your dinner. And on the weekends, it's going to be your brunch and dinner. Now, on top of those 2 swipes each day, you also get 4 guest swipes that you can use on yourself, your family, or your upperclassmen friends who would otherwise have to pay like $20 or something ridiculous. Now, there's also this thing called equivalency. So let's say you miss your Marketplace breakfast, which shame on you because Marketplace breakfast is amazing. But let's say you miss it. Duke gives you back this thing called equivalency of $5.50 for you to use it towards breakfast foods at the Skillet, which is on West Campus, or towards lunch at Marketplace. Now let's say you miss your dinner, then you get an equivalency of $10.50 at Trinity Cafe, which is a cafe below Marketplace if you missed dinner at Marketplace. Aside from your swipes, you also get $910 of food points. Use food points like cash. Pro tip, you can actually use food points at campus stores for grocery items, snacks, and other food edible stuff. One more important note, know that your leftover food points will roll over into the spring semester, but will expire at the end of the school year. So make sure you use everything before heading out for the summer. Let's talk about the C1. This will be your primary way as a freshman to get to West Campus. Number 1. Schedule. It's not always on time, but it will help you avoid that chase of shame when you're late to class and the bus is pulling away from the bus stop. Number 2, make sure you download Translock. It's this app that tracks the C1 and other buses in real time so that you know when to get to a bus stop. And number 3, I'm very dumb, I did not know this, the yellow rope. So if you wanted to get off at a stop between East and West Campus, right before you get to that stop, you're going to pull this yellow rope or press the red stop button to tell the driver that you're trying to get off. If you don't pull the rope, if you don't press the button, the bus is not going to stop. Number 4, rush hour. It's 2:30, you just got out of a class on East Campus and you're trying to get to West. Like the other 4 bajillion students, you're trying to cram on the same C1 at the same time. During those times, if you are at a stop along the route, you will most likely not be let on because there will be no space for you. If you were to choose classes that are back to back from East to West Campus or West to East, make sure you leave ample breathing space between those classes so you don't get caught during those rush hours. Registration, let's tackle this. When Duke's website says your registration window starts at 7 a.m. on a certain day, register at 7 a.m. Unless you're a senior who's taking very niche classes that no one else is qualified to take, you are competing with a bunch of other freshmen for the same classes, especially if it has a small cap and it's a popular class. So before your registration window, make sure you have researched, ranked, and book bagged all the classes you're interested in and build at least a few possible schedule combinations before the day. Many people don't know this, but from registration up until 2 weeks into the semester, there's this thing called drop add. It's a period where you can switch your class schedule around and try out different classes before committing to them for the semester. Take advantage of this, right? Try out classes that are fun, drop classes that would have otherwise been a waste of time. Once drop at ends, you are married to your schedule. And at last, let's talk about making friends at Duke. This is probably the thing that you're most stressed about coming onto campus. But first, let me ease your worries. You're coming to college and constantly bumping into the same 1,700 students on the same campus who are also desperately looking for friends. It will happen naturally. So here are a couple of ways to set yourself up for the best chances. 1, talk to strangers in Marketplace or on the bus. I cannot tell you how many times I've just sat down at a random table at Marketplace and made new friends that way. Number 2, join groups, student groups, interest groups, advocacy groups, church groups, performance groups, the list goes on. You can learn about these groups from this website, Duke Groups, or you can go to the activities fair during the first week of school where 300 plus campus groups is going to be tabling to leader and incoming freshmen. Okay. That's it. I only got to cover 4 topics for this video, but if you want to hear more about what Duke students wish they knew before coming to campus, make sure you follow us at nc.makenew. Feel free to leave comments in the comment section below and share this with a friend. Thanks so much for watching and welcome to Duke.